When a TV comes in with kind of a different original fault, it's always interesting, even if it's a Hisense. I've just popped down to my other little workshop. I have to come in here once a week because I put some stock in here from time to time. I got spare parts in here, and I remembered that somebody gave me this probably 2 years ago now. It's a Hisense 60. Well, it's a 58 inch, and it's a bit too big for me to have in the smaller workshop. But here, it's okay for me to play with. I'll show you the model number in a second. The reason I've left it so long is just because I was told it's lost its picture, so I guessed it was a backlight job. And we all know that these can be a bit of a pain in the backside. We've done a couple of them, and you know, you have to use a credit card or any card just to get the screen out because they're glued in. So it's not a nice job, and the backlights are screwed in, I think, as well. So it makes it not a pleasant and not really an economical fix. But anyway, this guy left it with me, and I came to check on a few things yesterday, and just suddenly thought I'd plug this in and see what happens. So I'm plugging it in now, and I'll turn some lights off. But is the switch there? Yes. So as you can see, we do have the backlights. The screen is blank. So I'm going to have a play with this for half an hour. If nothing happens, I'll throw it away. But it may be good to use it in the workshop alongside the other Hisense for a monitor, if I can get it going. I doubt very much that the problem is connected to the main board, or the one board that's in here. More than likely it's a screen failure. It could be a clock lines issue. If it is, we'll do a paper trick and see if we can get the other side back to being okay-ish. I'm never fussy when it comes to monitors. But if not, it will have to go into recycling. But at the moment, it's a huge lump of a TV, as I say, 58 inch. So it's worth an inspection. I don't like throwing things straight down the recycling centre, as you know. So give me a second to take the back off this, because they're never the easiest. They just aren't. And then I will pick this up again, and we'll have a look at the cables and see if there's anything obvious. All screws out. Oh, that came off easy. Oh, and look at that, I didn't have to take the sides off. So I did unscrew that side and that side, but no need to. I've got full access to the T-Con board. I'm just going to stick some glasses on just in case I see anything suspicious. Well, I'll let you have a look first. I mean, that power supply looks suspicious because it's hanging on, but that's got nothing to do with it. Never seen that sort of weird, cheap design before, but exactly that's what it is. Sometimes you do see some components burnt up on main boards. I mean, this is going to be the power supply side, obviously. There's the hot side, and this is going to be the main board side. But I can't see anything in particular on the main board or on the T-Con. Could that be a little fuse just there? Because this is where the 12 volts is coming in. I can't see a fuse anywhere else. Does that say F1 next to it? Yes, it does. Well, let's give that a test first before we go any further. Wouldn't that be nice if it's just a problem with the T-Con and maybe a problem with the fuse? It's never just the fuse, but we can dream for 5 minutes. Tiny fuse is okay. Okay, let's do silly things first of all. Let's unplug these cables and reseat them. Start with the basics. See if we got anything burnt up. Looks brand new. Also looks good. You do these silly things because on occasion, and it is a rare occasion, just by adjusting the LVDS cable, a picture does come back. I can't remember the last time that happened, but it was about 5 years ago. Still a blank screen. Let's switch off. Solid cables, it has to be said. Right, we've disconnected, well, the left-hand side as we look at it, but as you would look at it in your living room, the right-hand side of the TV has been disconnected. Let's just lift it up and switch it on and see if that makes any difference. Do we get half a picture? No. Nothing. What do you reckon? The other side? Okay. Let's put this side back in. My goodness, they're in firm. Very clean. I mean, obviously we're only get action on one side, but is it going to be picture action? No, that's nothing. That's nothing. Right. Let me go in search of the clock lines then and see what I can find. Okay, I've been checking the clock lines. I can't find any shorts connected to the screen, either side, or on the T-con. You may notice that the T-con currently has its power light on. There's a little green LED lit up there. I hope you can see that under all the lights. But the only reason that's lighting up is because I've kind of disconnected it from its main board. Watch what happens when I close this. See? Now I'm guessing, and I am only guessing here, that green light means the T-con is active and on. Do bear in mind, I haven't got the screens connected, so it's not that causing it a short. So I could do with finding another main board. I'm just going to see if I can trace where the short is as such. Well, I've just blocked off one pin, and I've got the green light to come on. There's no picture, so everything is connected. There isn't any picture, but I just want to see some voltages on the T-con at the moment. First of all, on the fuse. Where was that fuse? I remember it being tiny. There. Yep, 12 volts on the fuse. No real voltage getting past the T-con again, and no real voltage getting to the screen. But I don't think it's a fault of the T-con. If anything, I think we have a fault here. Could be a processor. So is there a particular model? Well, there's a batch number there. I don't know if that is the board number. It could be. But the model number of the TV so at the moment it's pointing to the main board, which is also a power supply as well, but I can't be 100% on that. It's quite a strange fault, but it doesn't seem to be the screen. It really doesn't seem to be the screen. If anybody's got one of these main boards, let me know. It'll be great just to test it out. I'd appreciate it. I don't think it's the T-con. I don't think it's the screen. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong on the T-con thing. I'm pretty positive it's not a screen fault, which is good news. So it might be worth going looking for one, but I'll put out an appeal first to see if anybody's got one. Otherwise, I'll put my hand in my pocket and see if I can find one cheap enough on eBay to keep it going. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm on the right track or the wrong track. It's amazing how I haven't seen a flicker of a picture of anything. No image on the screen, left side, right side, no poor image, just nothing. Normally, if it's a screen problem, you can force some kind of picture, even if it's half a picture, to turn up. So it looks like there's nothing getting through to the T-Con at all. But once again, I appreciate your comments. Hello, time for a pint. You let me know. But at the moment, I'm thinking the board. Do you agree? Do you concur? Let me know, because it's not ready for the scrap heap yet. It's not ready for the recycling centre. I will give it one more chance, but it really does depend on the price of the board. But if anyone knows where there's one going begging, or even I can borrow one, that'll be a good idea, just in case, just to swap over and see if that does it. That will be great. Some people probably stockpiles Hisense for parts. I don't. Well, not the 58-inch model anyway. Maybe they're really cheap on eBay. Talk to me in the comments and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.